I'm good. The Matrix is obviously trying to destroy me in real time, but they have failed. So as long as I'm still breathing until they decide to try and do something about that, it's a happy day. You have the entire world trying to say you're something you're not, or convince the populace that you're dangerous when you aren't, or convince the world that you're a bad person when you know you're not. And a lot of people obviously believe it. Then you start getting death threats, your family start getting death threats, and there's safety concerns. And I was thinking, if I was a normal dude living a normal life right now, this would be a serious problem. Luckily, I'm not a normal dude, which I put a life together that made me difficult to damage long ago, long before this, because I knew to a degree something like this was going to happen. But yeah, it was certainly an interesting few months when they began the attack. The body heat is being harvested and used, and they occupy our minds with a false reality to keep us producing body heat long enough for the machines to function. And I believe that's a perfect analogy of what happens in the world today. I believe that our labors and our intellects and our work is basically being exploited from us and extracted. And to keep our minds occupied, they purport a false reality. Perhaps it's not a computer simulation like the movie, but it's certainly computer control. If the social media companies and the media companies can control the information people have access to, and they'll delete an entire side of the argument for anybody who tries to talk against it, then they are creating a false reality. And people are buying into this false reality so that they can stay asleep long enough to continue to be a slave. So I think the Matrix is a perfect example of what's happening in the world today. And anybody who stands up and speaks loudly up against the Matrix, if you do it too loud, too long, sooner or later they see you as a problem, they want you to go away. And there's 3 stages to that. First, they try and delete you everywhere and cancel you like they've done to me. The second stage is put you in jail for no reason. And the third stage is to kill you. So when one of my lives have been used up now, so it's kind of scary, you know? You're kind of sitting there going, well, usually at this stage people go away. But if I don't go away, what comes next? So that's kind of scary. But basically the media machine, the Matrix, decided that the impact that was having on the populace was not beneficial to them and their goals and their aims, and that whatever I'm teaching people or making people think about isn't necessarily aiding their agenda. I think with people in my position, some of them will sell their soul, or some of them will change their mind and shut up. I'm not that guy. They tried to, I think with a certain degree, they promise you fame and money, or they'll unshadow ban you, or they'll let you be a certain way. They'll let you get bigger and let your ego be satisfied if you'll be quiet. I refused, and then they decided to try and delete me from everywhere. If anyone actually listens to what I say and doesn't let their ego get in the way, they'll understand that it's a massively positive message. You're right, the way I word things can offend some, but those people who are too offended to take positive from it are a lost cause anyway. Good, well, you're a lost cause. Goodbye. But most people who listen to my stuff can understand it. But yeah, that's what it truly happens. These people are just hateful people. They're full of hate. They're the least tolerant, most hateful people on the planet.